Hello everybody, thank you for coming today. My name is Nick, and this is Andrew, Tim, Christine, and Alicia, and our campaign was done on the automotive memorabilia. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our professors, Evano and Swanson, as well as our client for giving us this opportunity. Our client's name is Hien Pham. He's an individual entrepreneur. He already owns a smaller mom and pop style tire shop here in Southern California. And he came to this class and gave us an idea of starting a new business venture. He wants to establish an online-based business retailing automotive accessories and collectible memorabilia type items. We took that idea and we hit the ground running. With no business currently in operation, we had zero to start with. So we structured our campaign as more of a business startup plan, leading to the start of the business with plenty of research and development framework to back it up. And Christine's gonna talk to you about our target audience.
So for our target audience, for this website, we decided that to target car enthusiasts ranging from the age of 15 to 100. We were also targeting people who know car enthusiasts, such as their spouses, their family, their friends. We took a really broad approach to this because Hien wants to carry such a large variety of products. And Tim will talk more about the strategy.
So for our campaign, we chose 5 strategies that we had in our book. One of the main ones that we decided on was a SWOT analysis. And with our client, since he doesn't have a business started up yet, we couldn't really do a SWOT analysis on his actual business. So what we did instead was do 5 different SWOT analysis on 5 different competitors. And those were Gride's Garage, Garage Art, Vintage Auto Collectibles, Detailer's Domain, and Autopia Car Care. With these SWOT analyses, we feel that it will help him understand the market a little better.
We also compiled a survey of 10 simple and direct questions. The questions were straight to the point because we didn't want to lose the attention span of the individuals who were taking it. We surveyed 100 people and were able to gain insight on our target audience, on their wants, needs, and desires for a website. The first few questions were based on demographic information, such as male and female, and age. The others were a variety of questions, such as how often do you wash your car or have it washed? Which of these car brands have you heard of? How would you rate yourself as an automotive enthusiast? Do you know any automotive enthusiasts? Which categories appeal to you? How frequently would you purchase on a website like this? What are the most important aspects of a web store to you? And lastly, we kind of wanted to get some opinions and insights on the name for our business.
Alright guys, I'm going to talk a bit about a couple of the things we did for our client. And the first was we compiled an index of potential outlets that Hien can advertise, sponsor, and partner up with. Second, we created a list of auto forums where we extracted traffic data and compiled the demographics of who visits those websites. We also created a list of events where Hien can get a vendor booth with costs and sizes provided. Also, we composed multiple PR templates such as pitch letters where Hien can tailor them however he wants to send them to whomever he wants and or needs to.
And for our last strategy, we composed some scenarios of a sweepstakes or a raffle, whether it be at those vendor booths where he's trying to promote his business and sell products. He could do a raffle, give away some small car care items, get the crowd engaged to visit the booth, hand out business cards. And also he could do a sweepstakes, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram, that involve people to like the page, share the page. That way friends on their social media networks will see that. And you could also do a hashtag, a certain phrase that has to do with an automotive picture to get some social media awareness from Instagram as well. While doing this, these These tactics will direct traffic back to the main website.
So some additional resources we have in the appendix of our book is a piece that I wrote from a female's perspective about buying from an auto memorabilia website. Personally, I don't know anything about cars or car care products, so if I were buying something for my boyfriend or my dad, I would want detailed descriptions of the product, consumer ratings and reviews so that I know which products are good and which products are not so good, optional expedited shipping, no hassle refunds in case they don't like the gifts. They can exchange them or get a refund. And easy user interface so that I can find and purchase the products quickly and efficiently.
And the last item in our appendix is a media kit from a company called Internet Brands. Internet Brands is a company that owns tons of different forums, and they own a section of automotive forums. So within this media kit, they list the forums they own, the types of advertising you can do on the forums, the demographics, and the traffic information on each one of those given websites. And with this, he can contact who he needs to advertise on certain forums if he chooses to do so.
All right, for our campaign, there was really no actual way to measure the success because the business hasn't started up yet. However, we feel that because we gave him all this information, we've given him a foundation. We're confident that we've given him a foundation to help build his business from the ground up. And we feel that we provided him with a lot of information that he didn't have prior to the beginning of this semester.
A few of the major obstacles that we had over the course of the semester was first naming the company. Kian and I emailed back and forth numerous times, throwing around different lists and ideas for names. It was a couple weeks into it where Alicia got really creative and came up with a website called automobilia.com. That sounded great. I told it to Kian. He went and researched purchasing the domain, but unfortunately, the cost of just that domain was $15,000. And with him not sure if he's going to even start this business, it's kind of too much money to put up front just to purchase the domain. Another issue we had, like I mentioned before, we didn't have a business we could already go into, see what they have as current operations, modify what they already had, and make it better. So we really did start at ground zero, and we don't have anything that's currently in operation to work with. So it was difficult for us to distinguish which way we wanted to go about the campaign throughout the semester. Does anybody have any questions at all?